5 songs. If we need to start over, we will. Expectations. Seriously, Chris, every time we stop, your mouth does not have to come open. Stop it. Please stop talking.
Good afternoon. I am Jason Morley, principal of Magnolia West High School. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand to welcome and honor our graduates as they begin the processional of our graduation ceremony. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by our Navy Junior ROTC, followed by the national anthem and our invocation. Senior men, please remove your hats at this time. This year's graduation color guard consists of Cadet Petty Officer Grant Atkinson, Cadet Lieutenant Commander Grant Feldman, Cadet Petty Officer Aaron McCumber, Cadet Petty Officer Cade Pratt.
It is my pleasure to present our senior class secretary, Caitlin Kramer. Caitlin will now present the pledges to both the United States and the Texas flags.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for our national anthem. The national anthem will be sung this year by members of the Magnolia Y School Chorale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to present to you William Williams, this year's senior class treasurer. He will now present the opening.
Good afternoon, class of 2022. We finally made it. And isn't it crazy how the time just seemed to fly by? For those of you who don't know me, my name is William Williams, the class treasurer. And I'm here tonight to, for one, thank all the people who are here today, family, friends, for just being here and supporting us for everything we've ever done. And it's a great accomplishment for all these students to be here. And without y'all, I really don't think we'd be here tonight. Just in the past year, the senior class has achieved numerous accomplishments. I would like to list a few accomplishments for you today. We've had a basketball team break an 11-year playoff drought. Yeah. A record-breaking football season of 10-2. 8 new state track records set by all seniors. Countless UIL academic awards. And a total of 20 senior band state competitors. That's a lot of accomplishments. The reason I bring these accomplishments is not to brag or be boastful, but I want to set them for an example. You see, all these accomplishments took a lot of hard work and dedication, and yes, we may have bled and sweat and cried to get those accomplishments, but there's one reason we have those accomplishments, and that reason is Jesus. A lot of people seem to overlook that one thing, that without Jesus Christ in our lives, nothing would be possible. So as we celebrate the class of 2022, I want to ask all y'all to bow your heads, remove your caps, and pray with me. Dear God, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the air in our lungs and the accomplishments you have given us. Thank you for the opportunities you have granted us and for the ones you have taken away. I pray that you look over every single one of these students tonight, Lord, and that you would shelter them and guide them on your path of righteousness. That you'd let them fail, but then quickly pick them back up. I pray that you let them see you as the almighty, holy, wonderful, gracious God you are. And that they realize without you, Lord, and without your Son, Jesus, we would have nothing. We would be nothing. Show them, Lord, that even the best accomplishments done on this earth pale in comparison to the glory of heaven. Let them see how holy, holy, holy is the Lord our God Almighty, the one who is and is to come. I pray you keep us safe and healthy in our new adventure called adulthood, and that we don't forget to call upon your name in times of stress. We thank you, even though it is impossible to thank you enough. And we love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Jason Morley will now present the welcome and the introduction of guests.
Welcome, parents, relatives, friends, and dignitaries to the commencement exercises for Magnolia West High School. During this ceremony, we will recognize an important milestone in the lives of the young people seated before us, their high school graduation. We'd like to give a special thank you to Reed Arena and the personnel of Texas A&M University, the Magnolia West High School Band, Choir, and NJROTC. Associate Principal Nicole Fielder, Assistant Principals Zach Litton, Vaughn Hill, Patricia Horrigan, and Sarah Barnes. Counselors, Lisa DiMaggio, Krista Dyer, and Jason Davis. Lead Counselor, Laura Cunningham. College and Career Counselor, Kelly Kilpatrick. Advanced Academics Coordinator, Jeremy Day. Academic Coordinator, Julie Griffith. Assessment Coordinator, Christy Mize. Professional Registrar, Janet Curry. Student Support Coordinator, Linda Conjura. And all Magnolia West High School teachers and staff assisting with this ceremony. I'd like to introduce our Magnolia Independent School District administrators and board members at this time. Superintendent, Dr. Todd Stevens. Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Jason Bullock. Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Dr. Eric Morris. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Brandon Garza. The Magnolia Independent School District School Board, Chuck Adcox, President. Christy Baker, Vice President. Joe Duncan, Secretary. Dr. Travis Moffitt, Assistant Secretary. Sonia Ebel, Trustee. Gary Blizzard, Trustee. And Dasha Owens, Trustee. I am pleased to introduce the following outstanding students who are seated on the stage and will be presenting this afternoon at our commencement. 2022 Valedictorian, Hope Dennison. (2022) Salutatorian, Caitlin Kramer. (2022) Senior Class Officers, President Alexa Hayes. Vice President Ty Burrows. Secretary Caitlin Kramer. Treasurer William Williams. Historian Avery Carlisle. Throughout the next several speeches, we will recognize some very special people who include many of our family and friends that are with us today. To our wonderful parents of these graduates, we thank you for raising these amazing children and giving us an opportunity to participate in their development. Please stand at this time so that we may give you a round of applause. Also, if you're a teacher and were fortunate enough to teach one of these graduates at any level in their education, please stand. Let's give these individuals a round of applause as well. We thank you all. Your tireless contributions have contributed to these student successes. I would like to acknowledge our students who will be serving in our military upon graduation. These students have been awarded a special red, white, and blue honor cord to wear today for our commencement program. Will the following students please stand so we can recognize your commitment to our great nation? Haley Elizabeth Brandon. Evan James Bunn. Colton Clark Cornell. Hector Freyer. Lily Ann Gilson. Colton Lee Gordon. Logan J. Grantham. Kit Mitchell Hansen. Brandon Keith Herlong, Jr. Hunter Allen Hosford. Maggie Estelle Malden. Roman Alexander Montano. Justin Angel Narvez. Arcadio Gabriel Romero. Cole Douglas Savoy. Luke Warren Sellers. Kylie Marie Sizdek. Dylan Tyler Witt. Thank you, and God bless you for your service. And now I would like to introduce you to our 2021-2022 School Board President, Chuck Adcox.
All right, congratulations, Magnolia West class of 2022. You guys made it. I'm truly honored to be here today. I've known some of you since elementary school. And I'm going to speak for your parents. That doesn't seem like that was that long ago at times. Other times it seems like a long time ago. But this class, I heard it, you guys have set records in academics. You've set records in extracurricular activities. You've survived fires. You've survived floods. You survived COVID, at-home learning, and masks. And that shows that you've got grit and determination. And those things are going to help you throughout your entire life. Before we get going, we've recognized the parents that are up here, but just stop for a second and look around this arena. This is amazing. These are the folks that love you guys. These are the folks that were always there. They're there to support you. So if you haven't already done it, when you get a chance, please thank those folks that helped you along your way, and please pay it forward. I can promise you'll never regret it, and you've seen what a difference it really does make. So I've got three things I want to talk about today. I want to talk about dreams, I want to talk about goals, and I want to talk about learning. And don't put a frown on the learning quite yet. But dreams, man, I want you guys to dream and dream big. And I want you to always remember they are your dreams. Nobody has a right to take your dreams away from you. You may sometime in your life decide to change it. We live in a changing world, so changing your dream is not a bad thing as long as it was you that changed it, right? And I'm going to tell a story. Some of you have probably heard it, but it's worth retelling. There was a person that had big, big, big dreams, and they were fired from one of their first jobs for not being creative enough. They went on to form probably what is one of the most, if not the most creative company in the world. And when they said that we should have a park that families go to have fun, they were laughed at, and most banks turned them down. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad that Walt Disney never gave up on his dreams. As far as changing your dream, I'm going to use me as an example. I started college in accounting. 2.5 years later, I'm on the Dean's Honor Roll, and I decide I don't really think I want to do accounting. So I went to pharmacy school, which meant that I essentially started my school all over again. I don't encourage that, but that's what I did, right? I graduated pharmacy school, only practiced pharmacy for about 5 years. For the last 20 plus years, I've been in corporate America, where I do get to use my pharmacy and my accounting, and I love it. It's a job that I didn't even know existed when I graduated college, much less when I graduated high school. So I want you guys to think about that. It's okay to change your dream. That's not a bad thing, because we want you to be happy throughout your life. If you ever need a song to motivate you, I'm going to say listen to Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down. Yeah, some parents know that song, right? I cannot tell you how many times I listened to that song to get me through pharmacy school, right? So the next thing is a goal, right? Dreams are just dreams until you guys decide you want to act on them, and you're going to turn it into a goal. I mean, I want you guys to enjoy this event. I want you to enjoy every day. You've seen just how quickly time can pass, right? And I want you to have fun. As a parent, I've got to go ahead and say not too much fun, but I do want you guys to have some fun. But I want you to promise me, if you haven't already done this, next week, sit down and write out your goals and put them someplace where you see them every single day. If you will do that one thing, it's a proven fact that you've got a whole lot better chance of achieving those goals. They can be long-term, short-term. I will tell you, if they are long-term goals, I'm going to ask you to write down those steps. What's it going to take for me to get to that goal, right? I'm also going to ask you, every once in a while, really stop and think about it. Am I on the right path for my goals? Are these still my goals? Because, quite frankly, they are just like your dreams. You can change them, but only you have the right to do that. And finally, learning. No matter what you're doing when you leave here, if you're going into our workforce, you're going into our military, or you're going to continue your education, I want you to be a lifelong learner. And that doesn't mean you have to keep going to school forever. Your parents are breathing a sigh of relief about right now, but it does mean I want you to be a lifelong learner. The most successful people in this world are lifelong learners. And they will tell you, most of them do that by reading. They read everything they can get their hands on. Now, I'm going to stand here and tell you that's not me. I will read for knowledge, but what I'm going to challenge you guys to do is keep up and read about whatever your chosen profession is, and keep up and read up on your industry and stay on the front edge of that, because that'll put you in the very best place for you to be able to succeed in your job or be there for those jobs that don't even exist today. There are hundreds of jobs out there that didn't exist that many years ago, and I can't even imagine the jobs and the opportunities that you guys are going to get. The very last way to learn is very simple. Just try. So many people are afraid to try because they're afraid they'll what? Fail. I'm going to go on a limb and say there's probably no one in this entire arena that hasn't failed. It doesn't define you. You just learn from it and go on, right? 25 years ago, I was lucky enough to meet First Lieutenant Cleve McClary. I'll challenge you to go Google him and watch one of his videos, but he's a Vietnam soldier. He almost lost his life over there. As a matter of fact, they pretty much pronounced him dead. He came home to many, many, many surgeries, and he came home to a country that was sharply divided on a war that he just almost gave his life for. And he had a saying, and it's stuck with me 25 years. My kids will tell you it comes out of my mouth. Fido. Forget it, drive on. He said, I could have let all of that define me, but that's not me. That's not what I want to be. So forget it, drive on. So I want you guys to try. Please try. Everything around you is because somebody tried, and I promise you they failed at least once to do what they did. I want you to learn from it when you can, and then Fido. Forget it. Drive on. So dream and dream big. Set those goals and be a lifelong learner. I can promise you, if you will do those things, you will never regret it. You guys have already done great things. I can tell you all of us are waiting to see what more greatness you do. These people aren't going away. These people are still going to be here, and they're still going to love you, and they're still going to be here to support you. So take advantage of that. Do the very best you can do. On behalf of myself and the other school board members, congratulations. We are very, very proud of you. And thank you so much for giving me this time this evening, and may God bless all of you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Alexa Hayes, Senior Class President, who will present our State of the Class address.
All right, before I start, I want to take one last .5 picture for the end of the school year. All right, now that I broke the ice, Congratulations, class of 2022. You made it. I am truly honored to get to speak to you today. This class has set records in academics as well as many extra... Oh, that's your speech. You didn't turn the page. You didn't turn the page.
They printed it way too big.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that sad? They don't think I can see.
Oh. All right, now that I've really broke the ice. Good afternoon. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to extend a thank you to our family, friends, faculty, and board members. I would like to also thank the class of 2022 for letting me be your president, even though at times I may have seemed a little bit more like a dictator. I enjoyed being able to make memories with so many of you. All the parents here today have a lot to be proud of. Your kid is finally going off into the world to do amazing things, and you'll finally get what you've always wanted, to turn that empty bedroom into a movie room, an at-home office, or a workout room. Your child wouldn't be here today without your constant support and sacrifices, so for that, we thank you. Class of 2022, I invite you to close your eyes and take a trip down memory lane with me back to our first day of freshman year. Walking through the doors of Magnolia West High School, there was a whirlwind of emotions. Some of us may have been nervous, but others of us were ready to take on the new adventure that life was about to throw at us. We spent those first few months figuring out who we wanted to be, the star athlete, top of the class, or the class clown. But all in all, we had one goal, and it was to make it to where we are right now. Freshman year, we were the underdogs. We were forced to navigate a new world. Some of us had older siblings to help us, but if you were like me, that older sibling didn't want anything to do with you. So we made friends, created bonds, we confided in one another, supported each other, and we made it through. Now open your eyes if you already haven't. Congratulations, you did it. You put in countless hours of hard work and dedication just so you could sit in the seat you're in right now. I know these 4 years have been anything but normal, but we made it through a pandemic, a statewide freeze, various TikTok trends, and a lot of other things. But we still found a way to make the most of our time as high schoolers. If there's one thing I could compare these last 4 years to, it would be going on a roller coaster for the first time. You're waiting in line and you're nervous. You don't really know what you're getting yourself into. And as you approach closer to the front of the line, your stomach begins to twist and turn because you don't know what the ride is going to be like. You take your seat and you try to prepare yourself for what's about to happen, but you really can't. The ride takes off. It's frightening at first. But when you begin to loosen up and adapt, you get hit with a few loops, sharp turns, and this makes you anxious again. But by the end of the ride, you realize that it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. That's exactly what high school was, a bunch of twists and turns and uncertainty. But by the end of it, we realized that this was pretty easy. We realized that the early mornings, late nights, and everything in between was all worth it. Senior year was a lot to unpack. It came with a lot of goodbyes. Some of us took our final bows on the Magnolia West stage, scored our last points on the field, and even took our last steps on the Magnolia West High School campus. We shared our last Friday night lights, our last homecoming, senior nights, the last time competing in UIL competitions, and the bittersweet goodbyes we said to our teachers, coaches, and staff. With all these laughs, there were also firsts. The feeling we got when we opened our first college acceptance letter, putting a down payment on our first college dorm, and our first time stepping foot on a college campus. I wish I could tell you about all the great times we had as a class, but we'd be here for a while, so I'll give you a glimpse into a few of them. We brought the Mag Bowl trophy back to the right side of town. We set it off on the dance floor at prom and homecoming, and we reigned in the new school year with Magnolia West's first ever senior sunrise. Some of us spent our weekends working, catching up on homework, and hanging out with friends. Through all of these events, we built memories that will last us a lifetime. We learned that there is more to life than just A's and B's. We learned to strive to make the most of the time that we're given. The students sitting in front of me are probably some of the most talented kids that have ever come through Magnolia West High School. With multiple athletes going to compete at the next level and various students attending honors colleges and other prestigious universities, these are not just regular students sitting in front of me. These are future doctors, politicians, pro athletes, teachers, firefighters, military men and women, and difference makers. This is a group of bright, ambitious, and resilient young men and women who are going to change our world. The students sitting in front of me today have proved numerous times they're not only good students, but amazing people. People who I know will change the world. To finish up, I would like to tell the class of 2022 a story. During the 1950s, Kurt Richer, a Denver native, Harvard graduate, and scientist with Johns Hopkins University, conducted a profound, and by today's standards, incredibly cruel experiment on rats. Dr. Richer placed rats into buckets of water and timed their ability to swim. Rats, who are apparently known for their strong swimming skills, lasted an average of 15 minutes before drowning. In a second experiment, Richer rescued the rats when he saw them begin to stop swimming and sink. When he took them out, he dried them off, gave them a short period of rest, and then just as they were dry and rested, Richard put them back into the water. However, this time Richer identified a substantial behavior change. The rescued rats swam longer than 15 minutes. How long do we think they swam? 20, maybe 30 minutes? No, they lasted a total of 60 hours. I tell you this to remind you that in life there are going to be points where you feel like you're barely above water and you just can't find the drive and the power to continue working hard in those moments. I want you to remember to take a step back, dry yourself off, give yourself a little bit of rest, and then get back to it because you're all resilient, strong, and important. I also challenge you to broaden your horizons, go explore the world, meet new people, indulge in new experiences and cultures, and find your light. And I leave you with this quote by Malcolm X. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Congratulations and way to get it done, class of 2022. Thank you.
Now Mr. Jason Morley will present the senior class address.
So, last June, I walked out of Dr. Stevens' office after he had offered me the position of Magnolia West principal. And I was walking to my truck and something occurred to me. So I got in my truck and I called my wife. She said, well, how'd your meeting go? I said, I got the job. She said, well, I figured you might sound a little bit more excited. And I said, it just occurred to me, I have to speak at graduation. I don't know that I thought this through. So that moment has arrived. Honored graduates, parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, relatives, friends, and platform guests, it is my great privilege to present for certification the graduating class of 2022 with 486 graduates. In our final time together, I have a few thoughts to share with you and a little bit of advice. As I look out into the class of 2022, I see 486 faces of celebration, determination, resolve, positivity, hope, and brilliance. I see some chairs decorated in the back of the room to honor those Mustangs who were unable to make this journey with us. Mustangs, today is your day. We are celebrating many years of academic progress, and every single one of you has a different story to tell. I see individuals who have achieved the highest of accolades. We have state medalists in academics and athletics, scholarship recipients, some to the most prestigious universities in the country. Talented artists, writers, mathematicians, scientists, actors, actresses, and musicians. The list could go on. All of you have overcome many obstacles, barriers, and hardships. Hello, COVID. But with persistence and the help of so many people here today, you have met the requirements to graduate from Magnolia West High School. You will always be a special group to me personally, because the class of 2022 is my first graduating class as a principal. Magnolia West is your home and will always be a safe place for you. We're always here to help you. It has been a blessing to serve you and the other West families this year. And my final message to you as a class, I want you to focus on one word: challenge. Challenge yourselves and your classmates to be great. Cure cancer. Put viruses and other evils to an end. Challenge yourself to disagree with a contrary opinion peacefully and respectfully. I've been asked by many people if I think the class of 2022 is successful. A great mentor once told me the perfect response to that question is, ask me in 10 years. In 10 years, you will have had time to challenge yourselves to be great spouses, great parents, and great servant leaders in your communities. And at that point, I bet I get to say, yes, the class of 2022 was successful. Again, I want to congratulate you, class of 2022, for this significant step towards your future. At this time, please wave to your family and thank them for all the support they have shown you on this journey. In closing, please remember, Mustangs, we stand together, we strive together, we succeed together. And while your time at Magnolia West High School has come to a close, you will always have your time here together. Graduates, good luck, and God bless you.
Now I'd like to introduce Avery Carlisle, Senior Class Historian.
Hi, West Nation. My name is Avery Carlisle, and in the past school year, I have had the pleasure of being the historian for the graduating class of 2022. Today, I have been given the honor of introducing the Salutatorian, Caitlin Kramer. Caitlin will be attending Stanford University to pursue a degree in aerospace engineering. During high school, Caitlin was a varsity cheerleader as well as the brass marching band captain. During this position, Caitlin qualified for state along with her ensemble. Caitlin also took her position as class secretary, was part of the National Honor Society, and was president of the Interact Club, accumulating over 200 volunteer hours during her leadership. Along with these accomplishments, Caitlin has earned all A's over her entire school career, which is very impressive. I have gone to school with Caitlin since we were students at Nichols Sawmill Elementary, and throughout my time with her, she has always been one of the brightest, most dedicated peers, even getting through Dr. Sokolowski's classes with flying colors, which, as some of us may know, is not an easy thing to do. During her time at Magnolia West, Caitlin earned the AP Scholar Award, as well as the Rural and Small Town Award, and has been Magnolia West's Scholar of the Quarter not once, but twice. With that being said, it is important that we acknowledge her hard work and academic excellence. So now I welcome the class of 2022 Salutatorian, Caitlin Kramer.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Avery, for that introduction. Avery has many accomplishments as well. Besides being the class historian, she's also a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and has even played on the varsity volleyball team for our school. Sorry, I'm really nervous, so. Whoa, okay. Now, thank you. Yeah. Now, I know y'all have heard this a million times by now, but congrats! We finally get to leave the crowded hallways, bathrooms with no soap, and the excessively tall speed bumps. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has helped me get here. Here's to God for guiding me and allowing me to stand here and speak to y'all today. Here's to my dad. He was always there at every school event and makes me dinner because I'm too busy or too tired to do it by myself. Here's to Mother. She's the best grandma ever and loves me more than anyone else. Here's to Courtney. She made me add this in here on the bus ride or car ride here. Sorry. Here's to Hope for being my best friend and giving y'all an actual good graduation speech after this. Here's to Breadstack. Y'all make showing up to school every day worth it. Here's to my teachers. They let me indulge in interesting topics. Here's to band. Hey, guys. And the family I found there. Here's to Magnolia ISD for leading the district in a positive direction. And here's to Taylor Swift. She gave me something to cry to when I was stressed over a calculus test. Thank you. Before I start referencing Mamma Mia more times than you thought was possible in a graduation speech, here's a bit of advice. Don't take anything I'm saying too seriously. I'm only a dancing queen who's young and sweet at 17. I got here by taking way too many AP classes. I don't know how the real world works. Now, here's the cheesy speech going over stuff you already know. When I started high school, I was excited to try new things, but terrified of the academics. And I was right in my predictions. I had more homework than I had sleep most of the time. Besides the academic workload, our class went through massive endeavors, from an epic Valentine's Day freeze to an extra-long, pandemic-ridden spring break. Our freshman year ended up being our only normal high school year. Also, our dress code was changed this year, so males were seen as equals regarding hair. There were mixed feelings about entering high school. Some people couldn't wait and some were terrified. However, we faced it all the same. Our year started with football games, pep rallies in the gym, students in tutus, and bells on mums ringing down the halls. Some of us had to take our first AP classes. After that, some of us never took an AP class again, and I can understand why. High school taught us about multiple, sometimes seemingly irrelevant things. But most importantly, it taught us how to find the people we love, express ourselves, and procrastinate while still passing, which is a skill that I truly think will come in handy in the future. Experiences like school dances and pep rallies taught us how to let loose, not think about things, and go have some fun. I'm going to miss many aspects of high school, but mostly the people. I made sure to capture it, remember it, and we know it's never simple, never easy, but may these memories break our fall. Just remember, there is happiness in our history. As Taylor Swift once said, "Long live all the walls we crashed through. Long live all the magic we made. One day we will be remembered." This is the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Overall, high school contains some great experiences, but I would never want to do it again. I'm happy about the memories we've made, but I think most of us are ready for a change. Like Donna said, I don't know what my future holds, but the world is wide and I want to make some memories. So let's get out there and make this world a little bit more interesting. I don't know what everyone's doing after high school, but whatever it is, I want you to have fun. Life is short, the world is wide, get out there and experience things. Tanya from Mamma Mia said it best, may the best of our lives be the best of our lives. We're all just trying to find a place in this world, and we have the choice to make our lives whatever we want them to be. So make it one you're proud of. I want you to be able to look back on your life and know you lived. Do what makes your soul shine. Whether that's getting a global studies degree, getting some good food after this, or just dancing to a song that makes you happy. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You might just find who you're supposed to be. Society is rude and judgmental, and you will never please it, so what's the point in trying? I have a feeling years down the road, you'd be proud of yourself for wearing that bright-colored shirt you were scared to wear, or dancing in the rain around a crowd of people, or talking to that person you thought was cool, or asking for a raise even though your boss seemed like they were never going to budge. As Kendall from Big Time Rush once said, a life without risk is a life unlived, my friend. Make sure to dance hard, laugh more, turn the music up now. And it's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Here's to the class of Taylor Swift!
I'd now like to present our senior class vice president, Ty Burrows.
Hey, West Nation! My name is Ty Burrows, and I've had the opportunity to serve our class as vice president over the past year. Last year, when deciding to run for a class officer position, I knew of the possibility of introducing the Valedictorian. This prospect was exciting because not only do I get a special stole and a super cool seat on stage, but I also get to become the world's best hype man for 3 minutes. With that being said, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the class valedictorian, Hope Dennison. When I first asked Hope what she wanted me to highlight about her high school journey and academic career, she was hesitant to explain her awards and accomplishments for me. I was confused because I knew if I was valedictorian, I wouldn't shut up about it. But I think Hope's hesitancy speaks heavily to the kind of person she is. Hope will work for long hours and study extensively without wanting praise or validation from others. Hope's humbleness is something that all of us should strive to have. Although the famous poet and philosopher Kendrick Lamar once said, sit down and be humble. I would like to take the next minute to brag about the valedictorian Hope Dennison's accomplishments. Hope will be attending the University of South Carolina's Honors College next year to study global studies with hopes of a career in international relations. Not only was Hope admitted to the Honors College, but she also received the Academic Excellence Scholarship because of her flawless GPA and top 1% ACT score. Hope has been a 4-year letterman of the Mustang Band. She has served as pit captain for 2 years, as well as been a part of the Magnolia West High School Wind Symphony that has returned to state this year once again. She has also been heavily involved with the National Charity League, holding multiple leadership positions within the organization, as well as amassing over 650 volunteer hours. But perhaps Hope's greatest accomplishment is passing the treacherous AP Physics 1 exam that I and so many others could not. I'm convinced that one has to be next level smart to pass that exam, and Hope was able to get it done. This just speaks to her dedication and academic prowess. I could brag about the countless honor societies, awards, and honors Hope has received and been a part of, but I know many of you have bedtimes and/or plans after this, so I'm just going to stop here. I'm proud to call Hope a friend, and I am certain that she is destined for greatness in her future endeavors. I'm truly proud to have the honor of introducing the one, the only, Magnolia West valedictorian, Hope Dennison.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is an important and very exciting day for all of us, but before I speak more generally, I'd like to take some time to thank those that made today possible. So a big thank you to the administration and staff who worked hard to ensure that our generation would get a chance at what is arguably the best gift to ever receive, an education. And of course, I'd like to thank my family, to my brother, the previous Magnolia West Salutatorian, who set the pace for my academic success. Thanks, I guess. No, but really, Josh, you showed me that my fears are conquerable, just like you've been doing since we were little kids. Thank you. Hannah, thank you for being a light in my life from the moment you were born to this very day. I love you immensely, and that will never change. Mom, Dad, I credit a lot of my amazingness to you. I may be my own person, but I am and always will be an extension of you. And I am so proud of that. Thank you for showing me that I can do anything I set my mind to, even this. And to the rest of my family, thank you for loving and supporting me all these years. I love you all very much. To every person that showed up today to watch their graduate walk the stage, thank you. Your love and support is and always will be priceless. Finally, I'd like to thank the friends I've made along the way. Guys, school is hard. But even in my lowest times, knowing I had you by my side was enough. You showed me that there are things more important in life than grades, and I really needed that. Caitlin Kramer, my salutatorian, best friend, partner in crime, and ride or die all in one, I can't believe we're going to opposite sides of the country. I'm going to miss you like crazy.
Woo! I love you!
Class of 2022, we are a ball of energy about to be released, ready to split off into a million different directions. No matter where life takes you, I hope you all find happiness and satisfaction wherever you go. And that brings me to something I find very important to address here today: happiness and satisfaction. Where you find these is different from person to person. You never know until you finally have it. But when you do find it, grasp it, see where it takes you. When people hear that I'm the valedictorian, they often assume that I will go to law school or become a doctor. When I tell them that I am instead pursuing a degree in the humanities, many don't understand why. Why would I choose this over a respectable and high-earning STEM degree? A quote from one of my favorite films, Dead Poets Society, puts it very well. Medicine, law, business, engineering. These are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. These are what I stay alive for. While pursuing STEM is a great choice for many, it's not for me. In the humanities, I found what gives me joy, and to me, that is priceless. We all have our passions, and I hope that every one of us will get to pursue them to the end, whatever they might be. If I could say anything to my fellow students, it would be this: life is not long, we know this. This last year of high school felt like a blur compared to freshman year. As young as I am, life already seems to be speeding up, whether I want it to or not. We are about to go out into a world that is ever evolving, and every day we are planting seeds in a garden that we never get to see. So, carpe diem, seize the day. Follow your passions, do what you love, don't waste a minute of your precious time. Actually, to rephrase, follow your passions, do what you love, and don't waste a minute of your precious time. People may tell you, as they have told me, that you need more than just happiness and satisfaction to succeed in life. But rather, if I may quote Dead Poet Society one more time, the point is that you are here, that life exists, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. I know this all sounds very corny, but perhaps it will resonate with a few of you. After all, carpe diem is just an old-fashioned way of saying YOLO, and a little bit of hope never hurt anybody, pun intended. So, to close, my fellow classmates, I leave you with one final question to ponder. What will your verse be? I sincerely hope you find it and love it passionately, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Students, would you please rise? Dr. Stevens, as principal of Magnolia West High School, it is my pleasure and honor to present to you the senior class of 2022. They have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this school. It is my request that you, in your capacity as superintendent, confer upon them the high school diploma with all its rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
So, Mr. Morley, you're telling me that the seniors presented right here have completed all the requirements necessary for graduation, right? Everything that the Texas Education Agency says you have to have in the curriculum, everything that this Board of Trustees says has to be completed, every assignment that these teachers at Magnolia West have assigned to them and the other teachers for the 13 years they've been in Magnolia ISD, they've completed all that, and you're ready for me to confer on them the degrees from Magnolia West. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, come here, Mr. Morley. There is one little thing we need to clear up right now, too. This is your first senior class as a principal. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Well, I want to congratulate you on a job well done, sir. Your leadership has been focused in these teachers and these administrators up here, and it's produced an outstanding group of graduates, and we thank you for that. As parents, we thank you for that from Magnolia ISD, and these students want to thank you for your leadership. Mr. Morley, just give him a round of applause for his work. So, by the authority that's vested in me, by the Texas Education Agency, by the Magnolia ISD Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2022 the diplomas of Magnolia West Senior High School with all the rights and privileges thereunto. Mr. Morley, you may now graduate your first class.
Thank you, Dr. Stevens. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps, and please be seated. Mr. Adcox, are we ready to begin? Yes, sir. Will the first row of the honor graduates please rise?
Hope Isabella Dennison, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Caitlin Cody Kramer, summa cum laude, salutatorian. Tess Viviana Gallegos, summa cum laude. Alexis Regina Lopez, summa cum laude. Joseph Thomas Matasso, summa cum laude. Megan Tess Sonsel, summa cum laude. Kathleen Elizabeth Hicks, summa cum laude. Colton Clark Cornell, summa cum laude. Ryland Rain Cambron, summa cum laude. Justin Clemente Flores, summa cum laude. Shelby Valen Tope, magna cum laude. Ryan Taylor Stewart, magna cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Haker, magna cum laude. Avery Lynn Carlisle, magna cum laude. Caden Amelia Mace, magna cum laude. Savannah Grace Stanford, magna cum laude. Megan Lynn Manassian, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Meister, magna cum laude. Isabel Oviedo, magna cum laude. Ty Joseph Burrows, magna cum laude. Luke Bannon Thompson, magna cum laude. Natalie Brooke Gomez, magna cum laude. Lauren Elise Jeans, magna cum laude. Paige Nicole Driggers, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Marie Tao Bayless, cum laude. Chase Christopher Taylor, cum laude. Linda Denise Almanza Galvan, cum laude. Michaela Joan Jensen, cum laude. Susana Ortiz, cum laude. Caitlin Rebecca McKeegan, cum laude. Sophia Catherine Swinford, cum laude. Taylor Jane Vance, cum laude. Madison Tyler Munoz, cum laude. Jacob Thomas Homer, cum laude. Riley Ann Jeffrey, cum laude. Marcela Ashley Medina Tejera, cum laude. Drew Riley Cheshire, cum laude. Weston Luke Hawks, cum laude. Holly Helen Windrum, cum laude. Caitlin Joyce Johnson, cum laude. Jade Brianna Womack, cum laude. Lauren Maria Gomez, cum laude. Dawson Thing Vung Wing, cum laude. Colin James Teeter, cum laude. Cameron Robert Hillman, cum laude. Chelsea Ann Chumley, cum laude. Ashley Marie Morris, cum laude. Kaylee Nicole Stapp, cum laude. Carly Ray Van Buskirk, cum laude. Leonel Adame Grijalva. Luis Eduardo Aguilar Camacho. Isidro Santos Aguilar Rosas Jr. Roxana Abigail Agustin. Jalen Tavon Aldridge. Morgan Samuel Allen. Alexia Sunshine Albritton. Seth Ray Allen. Haley Nicole Allred. Isabella Rose Alvarez. John Alvarez. Adela Isabel Amado. Jordan Daniel Ament. Jacob Sean Andrade. Jacob Robert Wayne Andrews. Michaela Jane Archer. Foy Paul Armstrong III. Emmanuel Arreola. Jesser Alberto Arriaga. Jacqueline Avila. Daniel Brian Bachtel. Amanda Paige Shinje Ball. Devin Allen Banks. Madeline Lee Barnes. Chance Tyler Barnhart. Angel Yaroslao Barrios Sainz. Jacob Daniel Barron. Juan Carlos Bautista. Paige Nicole Beach. Landon Zachary Dean Belden. William Tyler Bennett. Jaden Cambridge Berryman. Hunter Paul Bilbo. Rayanne May Bills. Hannah Maren Blakey. Patrick Alexander Bame Sanchez. Gael Emiliano Borjon Ibanez. Ethan Christopher Berg. Haley Elizabeth Brandon. Caleb Eli Briggs. Tyler Michael Broussard. Michelle Lynn Brown. Emma Rose Brusso. Zoe Allen Buck. Edward Bueno. Evan James Bunn. Blake Connor Burkett. Morgan Grace Burns. Jacqueline Bustamante. Eduardo Cabrera. Juana Eluisa Calderón Medina. Alejandro Camargo Moreno. Nidia Cárdenas. Brian Daniel Cárdenas López. Lydia Erin Carlin. Madison Castañeda. Brenda Castilleja. Olivia Lexis Castillo. Kimberly Castro. Giovanni Casales. José Alfredo Cervantes. Marco Antonio Cervantes. Ethan Uriel Christie. Dante Giovanni Clinton. Roger Dale Clubb III. Mary Lucille Condon. Lydia Yaneli Contreras. Matthew Allen Cook. Tyler Christian Covert. Ty Brady Copeland. Erika Lisette Cortez. Shauna Alexis Cowell. Bailey Christine Cox. Brooklyn Jade Cox. Madison Mackenzie Crawford. Colton Maximus Crenshaw. Zoe Renee Crosby. Angel Xavier Cruz. Omar Cruz. Brock Clayton Dalton. Shaylin Sine Daniels. Ethan Hunter Davis. Caitlin Rose Davis. Vanessa Maren de Leon. Avery Bo Dean. Jalen Alexia de la Paz. Demi Mille DeLong. David Diego. Jaden Noel Deal. Sierra Nicole Diggs. Megan Lynn Donnelly. Samantha Marie Donnelly. Roberto Dorado. Vanessa Michelle Dozal. Cade Walker Dunlap. Donovan Slate Dunn. Wyatt Earl Eggleston. Hope Marie Eichels. Caden Asher Elliott. Ana Belen Elvir Lopez. Ethan Thomas Inkbrock. Wyatt Worth Erickson. Viviana Estrada. Chloe Cheyenne Evans. Raquel Fernandez. Kaylin Brooke Figueroa. Rosaline Flores. Carlos Said Flores Martinez. Nathan Edwards Folkers. Caitlin Ann Ford. Evan Michael Keith Fortson. Evelyn Renee Fornicay. Carla Freire. Hector Friday. Caleb Darian Freeman. Grace Danae Fry. Yasmin Fuentes. Edgar Garcia. Corina Marie Garcia. Susana Garcia. Veronica Garcia. Janet Garcia. Donovan Arturo Garcia Contreras. Abigail Garcia Marquez. Gabriel David Garcia. Lily Ann Gilson. Alexei Gomez Jacobi. Nathan Lee Gonzaga. Jade Alexandra Gonzalez Urias. America Gonzalez. Eliseo Manuel Gonzalez. Lucas Orion Gonzalez. Jose Cristian Gonzalez Vizcaya. Kenya Elizabeth Gonzalez Zavala. Colton Lee Gordon. Logan Jacob Grantham. Ryan Olin Clifton Gray. Nora Lee Griffith. Michelle Jasmine Guerrero. Brian Alexander Guevara Portillo. Rob Rashawn Guidry. Emily Arwin Gamelt. Irisa Krista Haas. Lakin Jean Hacker. Sarah Grace Halfin. Adam Cole Hall. Kit Mitchell Hansen. Jensen Cade Hardy. Alexa Simone Hayes. Brandon Keith Herlong Jr. Melissa Hernandez. Noé Armando Hernandez. Rustin Joel Hernandez. Jessica Herrera. Jonathan Tyler Heideco. Austin Garner Hitchcock. Jacob Allen Holloway. Michael Wayne Holmes. Audrey Catherine Holt. Jacob Gabriel Harkey. Daniel James Horn. Hunter Allen Hosford. Lily Rain Hubbard. Noah David Huff. Mason Shannon Hughes. Austin Garrett Holska. Sadie Diana Hunt. Morgan Faith Hyde. Chrislyn Renee Isom. Brandon William Ivy. Hayden James Jansky. Sebastian Jimenez. Jacob Arthur Johnson. Abigail Grace Jones. Preston Lee Jones. Lucas Riley Kelly. Alexandra Elaine Kern. Jason Lynn King. Justin Lee King. Perla Yasmin Kogel. Kathleen Michelle Kovacs. Jonathan Edward Kreitz. Amber Cheyenne Lampkin. Hope Catherine Leach. Samantha Rose Leggett. Trayton Alexander Leggett. Jessica Lynn Lehman. Jose Angel Leon. Juan Jesus Leon. Matthew Allen Keith Lofton. Cesar Antonio Lopez Enriquez. Gage Huntington Luckman. Serafine Luna Cano. Nathan Derek Maya. Jonathan Matthew Myers. Jessica Burnett Makowski. Cristian Maldonado. Emily Maldonado. Jennifer Mares. Jack William Marquette. Allison Vanessa Marquez. McKenna Hope Martin. Brianna Grace Martinez. Geraldi Martinez. Jacqueline Martinez. Princesa Lijaura Martinez. Oswar Humberto Martinez Enriquez. Jorge Martinez Jr. Brianna Page Matlock. Emma Ryan Mattingly. Maggie Estelle Malden. Owen Wesley Maxwell. Deontay Tremaine McAdams. Faith Elaine McCafferty. Jack Morris McCarty. Emily Dawn McConaughey. Catherine Marie McCord. Gavin Gordon McCraw. Emily Louise McDaniel. Zachary Ray McDaniel. Haley LeRae McDonald. Caleb Scott McGee. Taylor Jordan McGee. Abigail Ann McNeil. Joshua Raymond McWhorter. Kendall K. Mears. Arnoldo Alonso Medina. Annabella Giselle Meyer. Samantha Giselle Mejia. Justin Melendez Tamayo. Aiden Manuel Mendiola. Kimberly Mendoza. Anna Kathleen Menke. Christian Mesa. Alexa Lynn Michael. Isabella Brianna Minjares. Roxana Yvonne Mirasolis. Abigail Atasia Lynn Miramati Zogi. Cesar Alejandro Mireles. Sebastian Mireles. Braxton Lee Mixon. Tiffany Celeste Montiel. Pamela Morales. Eduardo Moreno. Victoria Moreno Arreola. Priscilla Tiana Morin. Sky Ashante Moses. Graydon Wayne Murphy. Fatima Nawakadl. Ashley Neda Nájera Munoz. Justin Angel Narvaez. Kyle Nathan Nash. Ryan Joseph Nash. Violeta Nava. Connor McCrae Nelzine. Brianna Elizabeth Newton. Emily Ann Nichols. John Kyler Nigliazzo. Evelyn Grace Nolan. Gabrielle Faye Norris. Sophie Ann Norris. Benjamin Patrick Oglesby. Samantha Grace Oglesby. Madison Paige Ojo. Emily Lynn Oldham. Laura Rose Oliver. Cyan Esteban Ordóñez Sanchez. Caleb Ryan Orm. Francisco Javier Ortega Pérez. Oscar Ivan Pacheco. Ryan Pauley. Ariel Angel Paul. Natalie Dasha Peebles. Dylan Jair Perez. Jake Perez. Kimberly Eileen Perez. Maria Camila Perez Rivera. Jane Isabel Pivito. Ashley Emily Picas Gomez. Alexa Jo Pinder. Megan Marie Poole. Kayla Juliette Portillo. Liliana Jean Portwood. Ángel Alexandro Pozos. Matthew Jameson Prather. Reagan Marie Pruitt. Jackson Gregory Purvis. Olivia Renee Purvis. Kaylee Diane Putnam. Megan Denise Queeter. Jenny Briseda Ramos. Pedro de Jesus Ramos. Saúl Alberto Ramos Jr. Isaac Ramos Rodriguez. Janely Yanis Ramos Santiago. Jonathan Tyler Rakovich. Victoria Suzanne Rawls. Peyton Emily Ray. Rebecca Joy Real. Cesar Resendiz. Savannah Carolina Reynoso. Casey Ray Rice. Trinity Helen Richardson. Asa Cecil Rickett III. Ryan Grace Riggins. Beatriz Adriana Rincon. David Salvador Rios Ortiz. Jose Manuel Rivera. Colton Bennett Robertson. Ariana Micaela Rodriguez. Josué Ángel Rodriguez. Lisbeth Guadalupe Rodriguez. Nancy Rodriguez. Jessica Montserrat Rodriguez. Maite Rojas Ortuño. Arcadio Gabriel Romero. Faith Marie Romero. Karen Romero. Anthony Rosales. Jonathan Alexander Rosas. Kyla Denise Rudd. Catherine Grace Rutledge. Chantacone Brandon Sengdara. Jared Salas. Ashley Nicole Salas Melendez. Caden Emmanuel Salazar. Catherine Michelle Sanchez. Nathaniel Ethan Sanchez. Jonathan Guadalupe Sanchez Jr. Juana Juliana Sanchez Mendoza. Sterling Michael Sandoval. Fanny Santoyo. Irisema Santoyo Caldera. Cole Douglas Savoy. Caitlin Sierra Rosella Schilder. Carissa Antoinette Schilleb. William Thomas Shriver. Shelby Nicole Sebastian. Luke Warren Sellers. Savannah Suzanne Smith. Waylon Sam Sneed. Diego Antonio Solis Sauceda. Avery Danielle Solomon. Brittany Renee Solomon. Marissa Jasmine Sosa. Mariana Sorrell. Ethan Avery Sproles. Carter Allen Staggs. Christian Nicole Stedman. Brooke Alexandra Stefanos. Melanie Irene Stone. Natalia Lane Strickland. Hannah Grace Schweitzer. Sawyer Jade Swinford. Kylie Marie Sistek. Christopher William Tafoya Gilcrease. Christian Abraham Temez. Stephen Edward Taylor. Joaquin Teo Jr. Liliana Abigail Teo Rangel. Jancy K. Thompson. Skylar Austin Thorpe. Chance Jonathan Thurston. Isabella Valentina Tomei. Megan Beth Tomlinson. Emmanuel Torres. Gerardo Torres. Melissa Raylin Tosh. Diana Jocelyn Tova Rivera. Colton Wyatt Tubb. Brianna Joy Tennell. Marcelo Ivan Uscanga. Alexi Marie Vadles. Zoe Lynn Van Lanningham. Fuller Cole Van Wicklen. Victoria Renee Vaughn. Sidlali Isabella Vasquez Gonzalez. Dana Edna Villa Garcia. Eliodoro Villagomez Jr. Lisbeth Villanueva Morales. Sydney K. Wade. Bryson Gage Walker. Martin Gregory Walker. Ryan Lee Warner. Logan Todd Webster. Lillian Marie Wegner. Tyler Michael Weiss. Kennedy Reese White. Madison Elena Witt. John Patrick Wiggins. Stanley Thomas Williams. William Thomas James Williams. Eric Alexander Willis. Grace Alexandra Wills. Wesley Glenn Ray Wilson. Victor Villafana. Dylan Tyler Witt. Darren David Wood. Taylor Reese Wormuth. Savannah Lynn Wharton. Get Alexa to come on up. Please rise for the closing, followed by the alma for the Magnolia West High School alma mater and the recessional. Please rise for the closing, followed by the Magnolia West High School alma mater and the recessional. At this time, Alexa Hayes will present the closing.
At this time, I invite you to bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to come together to celebrate such a resilient, hardworking, and impeccable group of young men and women. Thank you for all of the various accomplishments we have made these past 4 years. Thank you for the amazing memories that we will hold close to our hearts, and thank you for the friends that we were blessed to meet over these past 4 years. Even though high school is not easy, you continue to instill in us the fight and the drive to complete this great accomplishment. Thank you for giving us grace when we made mistakes and helping us understand that every bump in the road we had to face was put there for a greater reason. Help us to be humble and compassionate and understand that the only way for us all to prosper in this world is to love each other as we love ourselves. You have been so generous with your love, not only to us, but to our fellow classmates that we have lost along the way. I know that with your help, their legacies will continue to live on through every single student sitting with us today. Help us, Lord, to continue to do things with an open heart, an open mind, and a want to change the world around us. Lastly, thank you for continuing to give us a chance to better ourselves every day. In your name we pray, amen.
At this time, the Magnolia West High School Band will play the alma mater.
I present to you the 2022 graduates of Magnolia West High School. This concludes our ceremony for today. Thank you for coming, and please drive carefully. Would the band please begin the recessional?